Oh, I'm seeing something coming up on my
Live,
screen.
something like that.
Uh, Hang on. Yeah, we are.
You got
Oh,
your audio monitor.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right, what should I do? Hi, everybody. Yeah, we're
Hello,
live.
everyone. We are
We're
doing a little
live. This is
highlight
our
reel here.
our quickie. Our usually semi-planned quickie to tell you what we're doing on the show this week. And it's Christmas, so we're doing Christmas. We're doing the history of Christmas. Like, it has to do with this guy named Jesus Christ. He was born in a manger. We're going to tell you what a manger is. We're going to tell you that he was actually born in a cave that had a manger in it. And then we're going to discuss, like, when did this happen and why do we celebrate it during what used to be a heathen holiday. And then I think we're going to talk about Santa Claus, and we're going to talk about people spending money. And what else are we going to talk about?
We're
Is that
gonna talk about the traditions
the
of
traditions?
Christmas all around the world. You know, like what do they do
Oh,
in
that'll be fun.
Mexico, Japan,
Oh, good. Yeah.
Germany,
Yeah.
United States. There's a variety of
hmm
things, traditions.
That'll that'll be nice.
We're gonna go over
hmm
that. We're gonna also look at. Well, I've gone live with the show notes. Let me get those loaded up. And the origins, yes, of Christmas.
Right on.
Got an article from Britannica.com on that, and also thehistory.com.
hmm
The that one will go over who is Santa Claus, like where did Santa Claus come
Yeah.
from? You know what I mean? Came out
Yeah.
of nowhere, kind of.
And the tradition, of gifts giving and stuff, and it actually did start with what was supposed to be a satirical article, and then it just got adopted into the culture. So so we got pretty good background information on some of the things that, and maybe they were floating around in the back of your head as to what the heck is this Christmas thing all about, and so we got to cover the Jesus angle. And then during the Victorian era in the late 1800s, over there in jolly old Britain, they figured out, wait a minute, generosity. And the storekeepers and the manufacturers and the industrials went, wait a minute, maybe we can sell things to people then they can be generous and
So
give them to
you're
people.
talking about the Victorian era
Yeah, that's where it
in
all started, dude. Yeah,
in Britain.
I mean, the whole consumptive behavior, and we're going to touch on who's spending what. America, I think, wins with over $1 trillion spent on Christmas, and just some factoids like that. Many Britons don't even remember what they spent, and then also the statistic out of Europe of how many people get things they don't really want, what they do with them, return them. Regifting is a big trick. You get a gift and you don't really want it, so you give it to somebody else. That's always nice. And the number of hours. Surprisingly, it was 15 hours shopping. I think it's probably a lot more than that. Although that might be the average. Some people spend 2 hours and some people spend 60 hours. Who knows? Um, so, yeah, I'm just saying the culture. We might touch on. We're going to discuss. I don't know if we're going to research it, but the emotional, psychological impacts, positive and negative, to do with the quote unquote holidays. Um, so yeah, it should be an entertaining show. And anything else? I got pretty much the Christmas thing, isn't it?
For Christmas, that wraps it up, and then we're going to be going over some current events.
Yeah, have to.
the log4j shell vulnerability that's affecting lots of servers out there,
Yep.
potentially millions, and that needs to get patched. It's potentially can create a lot of issues.
Yeah.
It's basically a Java-based logging program for servers, logging server activity and stuff like that. And there's a big vulnerability in that. And we're going to go over the news. Back in 2016, Apple made a big deal with the CCP, spending billions, 275 billion to be more precise, with the sweetheart deal in the CCP to get Apple products in China without all that regulatory oversight that a lot of Western companies get
Money.
when they work with the China market. So that's all been disclosed.
There you go.
So we're going to go over that.
Yep.
After all the Christmas stuff, we got some Bizarro, some Santa Claus related.
A little bit. I'm going to work on more. That's what I'm kind of in that mood today. I had a really good gig last night, live performance gig. I love that, and so yeah, I think I'll surf around, see if I can find some more Christmas Bizarro. And we've got a tribute to a couple of real characters, one from the Monkees and the others from the Mothers of Invention, impersonating each other. So you want to definitely tune in for that. Frank and Mike playing Mike and Frank. That's going to be very cute. So there you go. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm definitely going to catch the show. And in all likelihood, we're going to repeat the same show on Boxing Day, which for you Americans probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Boxing Day, No, it's a holiday we have in the United Kingdom and Canada and a few other Commonwealth countries, the day after Christmas. And I'm going to a really nice hot springs. We have the greatest hot springs in the world. It's got these caves you go in. And it's all kind of dark and super hot. Ainsworth Hot Springs, 10 points.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That sounds fancy.
At the foot of a glacier, right next to a 120-mile natural lake called Kootenai Lake. And I mean, what can I say? It's where I live. Come on up.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
I'm getting the Frank Zappa and Monkees video up in the show notes. Get that in there. So nice. We got it.
All right.
But that's pretty much it.
That's it. We gotta rest up for the big show on Sunday. It's a big shoe, and we really appreciate all you folks watching. We put a fair amount of effort into these shows and try to make them informative and accessible to people. And we always are looking for feedback, followers, lemons, ice creams, whatever all those little smiley things are that we get sometimes. And so is that what they are? What are those things anyway?
Emoticons and and on DLive they're basically animated GIFs.
Oh, really?
But you've got to.
Can you give them away to Christmas?
Well, there's a process you got to go through. You have to get authorized through DLive to upload them.
I see.
On your channel, but you can save. You can if you're a DLive user, you create an account. You can do it with your Google YouTube account, Facebook, what have you. But once you have an account, you can save any animated GIF sticker. They're really called stickers, but they're animated GIFs. If you see one that you like, you right-click on it in desktop, or you long press on a mobile device, and then you can save to your favorites library, and then you can use them on your account when you're in chat. I
see.
Yeah.
That's nice to know. I'm just thinking about in the future, I guess there's going to be Meta Christmas, and then you can have Meta stockings, and you could put virtual things like the lemons in somebody's virtual stocking, and then the whole thing could just be virtual meta Christmas. You think?
Yeah, well, I think next year we'll do the Christmas show in the metaverse.
I think we should.
I'll be ready. I'll be set up to do it. And
yeah, I mean, well,
yeah.
at least it might be kind of like Fusion. I'd be able to do it for that long. We might only be able to get into the metaverse for like 4 or 5 minutes, but I think, yeah, next year. Tune in next year. Not this year. No meta.
And we should just mention quickly some upcoming shows for January. We're going to do, like, the first show, or the January 2nd show, we're going to do the best of
2021?
Yeah, 2021. The best.
Which is the whole year. We started in July, so yeah.
So we're going to have about
the last 6 months, 6 month wrap.
We're going to have about 12 different topics, best of the best that we did last year. We started streaming the Canuck and Yankee back in July of 2021. And we accumulated a bunch of shows. We got them all up on Rumble and Odyssey. And
Rumble, baby.
There were some other shows. Censorship, right? We're going to do one on censorship.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do one on censorship.
In January. That'll be a really good one to check out.
And we got a huge, don't miss it. It's going to be, I think it's going to be better than the Billionaire Bash, but at least should be on a par. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do people that have really, really good jobs and important positions that really, really screw up by doing really, really stupid things show.
Wow.
We're going to be.
Wow, that one's going to be.
It's going to be more dirt.
It's going to be brutal. There's going to be a lot of activity coming out of CNN for that.
I'll tell you what, CNN,
Wow.
consent not necessary.
I was wondering. I was like, are you gonna go there? Are you gonna?
I had to.
I really go there, and you did. You went there.
I had to.
Wow. We better.
I got to get in trouble here.
We better end the stream before.
It's going to be wonderful. We're going to sling more mud than a friggin' hog farm in Nebraska, man.
Damn, it's going to be nasty.
There's going to be more hog, you know what, spread around than a dairy farm in Montana. You know, I'm talking. This is serious stuff. These are people that are really, really good positions, like the woman from All in the House or whatever it was, Crowded House, and she bribes her kid into school. She didn't need to do that, right? No.
Yeah.
No, she didn't
have to do that.
No,
that was
she
a big
didn't
scandal with a lot of
We've got
actors.
wieners. We got
actresses,
wieners. We got wieners, dude. We got people getting in trouble with named Wiener
Anthony
because
Wieners.
of their wiener. And we're not talking about Coney Island hot dogs here, people. You got my blood going now.
There's a lot of good stuff, though. A lot of good stuff.
I am so psyched. I mean, and it's all documented. We did not make this stuff up, or we will not make this stuff up. You know? And this is just, why did you do that and screw everything up? And it has mostly a lot of it has to do with sex stuff, but there's other things that people have done that's really, really, really stupid. So that'll be fun. And then there'll be some other shows in January, because there's 5 friggin' Sundays in January,
Right.
And there you go. I think that's it. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. It's almost 15 minutes, so we'll get this highlights posted up to the media sites.
Nice.
Get it out there, and we'll call it a stream.
Call it a stream.
So, Canuck and Yankee show.
Yep.
This Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Take care, Canuck. Any last words?
Nothing that'll become famous.
Yeah, well, he did the CNN, so we should probably call it a stream on that.
I hope that gets traction. It's just based on our research. It's
right. Yeah, we got to create a meme around it. We'll figure it out. All right, everybody.
Bye.
Take care, and see you on the other side.